Hello, PlayStation Nation! So, yes, how's it going, troops? Jordan here, and as you can tell from the introduction and the title of the video, and also maybe the thumbnail of the video, you can probably tell that I do have a PlayStation 4. So I bought one last night, and I got the Ultimate Player 1TB edition that came with Black Ops 3 and the Nuketown bonus map. Before I even got the PlayStation 4, I bought The Last of Us Remastered, so technically The Last of Us Remastered is my first PlayStation 4 game, but even though I didn't have the console, I still bought the game. So I basically bought a game for a console I didn't even own at the time. But I knew I was going to get it anyway, and now I'm extremely happy that I've got a gaming PC, an Xbox One, and now a PlayStation 4. I'm also happy I can now play The Last of Us because I know how amazing the narrative is on that game. You know, it's absolutely phenomenal. I've seen that, I've seen some gameplays, parts of the game, and it really, like, from what I've seen, it definitely brings some emotion and definitely a lot of shocking to it as well, which is really, really great. But I did not just buy Black Ops 3 and The Last of Us Remastered. As you can tell from the gameplay, I also bought Rocket League, which was less than a tenner, so it was pretty decent. And so far, I'm really, really into Rocket League. Like, I really love the game. It's so fun. It's probably one of the biggest competitive games I've played, but it doesn't matter how competitive it is. It's really fun. You know, that's how I play it. That's how I imagine it. That's how I feel. It's really competitive, but it's really fun at the same time. So it's nothing like, I don't know, like a competitive first-person shooter where, sometimes you get killed and then you go, why, bullshit. It's really relaxing, and I really enjoy it. But I've also played a bit of Black Ops 3 on the PS4, and the first thing I definitely noticed was that the graphics did look a little bit sharper, and that's not me, fanboying, oh, look, I got a PS4, so obviously it's better than the Xbox One, Xbox One sucks, blah, 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 blah. I still like the Xbox One. I'm just being honest. Like, from what I could see instantly on my screen, it did look slightly sharper. It pretty much looked the same, but it did look a little bit sharper, which I quite like. And obviously that's to do with, the high resolution, it being native 1080p rather than 900p and upscaled to 1080p. But that's really nice, and I really am enjoying it. But another thing I really like about the PS4 is the speed of the UI. Like, the speed of the UI, it's incredible. I mean, Xbox tried to get it up to standards with the whole new Xbox One experience update, which completely changed the user interface. And whilst the user interface now on Xbox One is so much better than what it was at launch, the PS4's user interface is still faster. I don't know whether it's, it's more, I don't know, user friendly, I don't know, but it is a lot faster, it runs more smoother, and I really am liking it. The only thing I currently am disliking is the controller. I mean, I know you can get like adapters, so you can play your Xbox One controller with your PS4, or you can get like an Xbox One styled layout controller. That's basically a PS4 controller, but it's laid out like an Xbox controller. I know you can get them things, and I know that you can get like thumbstick grips, for the the joysticks, but I don't know, I don't really want to, take the cheat route. I don't want to go, hey, I prefer Xbox, so I'm going to, stick it in. I'm going to stick the USB thing in and just, play on my Xbox controller. I don't really want to cheat it out that way. And that's kind of how I felt when I started playing PC games. When I was playing Battlefield 3 on the PC, I was doing okay, but for the most part, I was absolutely sucking because I'm absolutely terrible at keyboard and mouse. And I was definitely contemplating using a controller, but I never gave up, and I still haven't used a controller for a PC game yet. I've still kept to the keyboard and mouse, and I'm still trying to learn, as much as I can on how to, get it all around my head. But so far, the DualShock 4 is not that bad. It's definitely better than what the PS2 controller was. And you're probably thinking, Jordan, why mentioning the PS2 controller? That's because I never got a PS3. So, I mean, I know I played on the PS3 at some of my mates' houses. So I know what the controller felt like. But the PS3 controller, or the DualShock 3, it's pretty much exactly like the PS2 controller. So, it's definitely a lot better than what it was. They have definitely made a lot of improvements. It definitely feels more user-friendly, a lot more ergonomic for many users. So it's definitely a lot better, but the Xbox controller still wins out of that. I'm going to be honest, I still prefer the Xbox controller. So those are basically my little first impressions and, my overall, view of PlayStation 4 so far. I have got PS Plus, so I've got a 3-month PS Plus just to try it out, see how everything is. And one good thing, one thing I really am happy about is that I have got my jordanxbrookes name back, and it's on the PlayStation 4. So if you want to, send me a friend request on PlayStation 4, my online ID, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, my online ID or my gamertag or whatever for the PS4 is jordanxbrookes, just like my channel name, just like my @Twitter, etc, etc. So I'm happy I got that back. I did have it on the Xbox One or on the Xbox, but because someone hacked into that account and they started doing some illegal crap with it, Microsoft banned it. They banned it a while ago, and that's why I don't have a jordanxbrookes name on my Xbox. That's why I run with JXBArmy. It was the next best thing. But I have got jordanxbrookes on my PlayStation 4, so if you want to send me a friend request, then by all means go ahead. Just make sure you let me know who you are, so that way I can go, oh yeah, I know that guy. But if you're wondering, am I for good staying with PlayStation? Am I, leaving Xbox behind? Of course not. I'm a gamer. We're all gamers. No console's better than the other. I mean, sure, maybe spec-wise, the PS4 might be slightly better than the Xbox One, and sure, the PC is obviously the king. But at the end of the day, we are all gamers. I'm enjoying the PS4. I enjoy Xbox One, and I'm enjoying the PC. I'm happy and I'm blessed that I've got all three of them current gen systems. And, we shouldn't be arguing about what's better. I mean, I get to play Halo on my Xbox One. I get to play Titanfall on my Xbox One. This year, I believe we've got Recore. I think that's what it's called. Is it Recore? That's an exclusive, which looks interesting. But the main title that's exclusive to Xbox that I'm really looking forward to is Quantum Break. Like I've been waiting for that game for ages. And I'm so happy that finally it's going to be coming out this year. So I'm looking forward to that. And not to mention, this year for the PlayStation, we have Uncharted 4, which is literally the big one. I mean, I think there's a lot of other games that are coming out as well. But mainly, I'm excited for Uncharted 4. And I still need to go buy the Uncharted collection so I can go all through 3 of them. So that way I can be prepared for the 4th one. But for now, I've got my games and I'm happy. I've got my console. I've got 1 TB storage, so I can have as many games as I want, for quite a long time. And yeah, that's really about it. I just hope you can welcome me to the PlayStation Nation. jordanxbrookes is finally a PlayStationer. Well, not really. I'm a gamer. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then do give the video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it a lot. Hopefully you did enjoy the gameplay in the background. Let's try and aim for 10 likes on the video, and if you're new to my channel, then make sure to subscribe for more gameplays and commentaries, etc, etc. And until next video, I thank you all for watching, stay true to my troops, and I'll see you in game.